Anticipated middleweight encounter. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Roman Dolce. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history for my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena, too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow, look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Spoken like a true Golden State forward.
Clutch City, baby, Clutch City.
Right down the middle.
Clutch City, baby.
Which hat you wearing today? Which hat you wearing today?
I'm wearing a Rockets, but we're in Houston.
Straight punch, that is useful. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. Push, 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 push. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Vettori. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. That was a big check.
3 minutes. Nice jab from Marvin.
Let's go, you can do this.
Now touches him with the left. Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's double parked outside.
Dude's trying to get the job done and get it done quickly. But he doesn't waste any action. Everything is so tight and crisp. That's why he lands, and he can be so aggressive.
Vettori's now dealing with a cheek cut. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
End this fight, end it.
Oh, collar tie.
Hands up, hands up.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Now he counters with a right hook to the head. Vettori's eye starting to swell now. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
And they separate. Well, it's been a kick-heavy approach so far, but it has worked out for him, DC. Another nice combination, largely of kicks.
Kick, 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 kick. Until you stop it, he's going to continue to blast those shins into every part of your body.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Vettori. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his... Ooh, nice ankle pick. His misses are entertaining.
Jab, jab, jab.
45 seconds to go here in round 1. Pretty good job blocking that attempt.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Vettori. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek.
Ready to fight?
I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, this could just about do it. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Delidze's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Let's get more action with the striking.
Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, that's very deep now. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hip.
Oh, and he's out.
He's got to be careful here.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised. He's so battered. He's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound.
Right.
If you play it there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues. Oh! Vettori's now switching his stance. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Vettori's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Vettori's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Final seconds. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, effective strike there by Vettori. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Vettori's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
He passes to half.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Dolidze. Nice strike from bottom position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
So at this point, with this type of swelling, you could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. This guy has been battered, he's been bruised, and if you don't stop it for the swelling, you stop it to make sure he doesn't take any more damage.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dolidze. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Dolidze's looking to lock up an armbar here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
Dolidze's back in full mount.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dolidze. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Roman Dolidze. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. He's having his way with him here. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's gonna allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're gonna have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Seconds to go here in our third and final round. Dolidze's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position.
Oh, what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future.
Ladies
Official
and
decision
gentlemen,
now
after
in
3 rounds,
the buff
we go to
has
the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight.